Hey guys, Brie here. Y'all, my hair is a mess. I didn't even realize what it looked like until I hit that live button. Anyways, good news. No wasps today that I see, but I've got my friendly, or not so friendly for the bugs, zapper. All right. So anyways, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's totally okay. We just had a fun little visitor yesterday, but anyways, you guys, we're going to use some UV resin today. I had a customer reach out and asked about it. It's been on my list to do. I have just been putting it off for I don't know what reason. So I've got it here ready to go. You know what? I didn't even check. Does this thing need batteries? It does. What batteries do we need? I didn't even think of that. Oh, is it just one? Maybe it's in here? Nope, not in here. No instructions? Does this come out? Oh, it comes out. Oh, goodness, that was funny. All right, so it needs 3 AA. Hold on, let me get that. Okay, sorry, I just had to grab the batteries. Because, you know, I didn't think of that. All right, so our little UV light is going to take 3 AA batteries. Let me get our live pulled up. And let me send it over to our broadcast channel real quick. Copy, paste, send. Oh. Hi Carolyn, hi Sue, hi Lorraine. Hi. I think it's this way. Okay. Maybe it is the other way. Oh, there it is. Okay, you'll figure it out. But the part that has the little knob that goes out, that part goes in. Okay, and you'll see a little blue light there. If it is pressed on, let's just turn that off and get this thing on. Okay, hello everybody. Let's see, Lena is on, Maria, Linda, Julie, Yvonne, Charlotta, Lisa, Pam, Charlene, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, so let me walk you through the things that I have. Hopefully today's not gonna be a really long live. We're just gonna do maybe like a couple of things because I want to make something for Riley, but then I do have to go pick up Riley. I probably have to leave in like 25 minutes, okay? So we're gonna get through this, okay? All right, I'm gonna set down our silicone mat, and no, Shelly, I did not find that wasp. I did not. All right, we're gonna use the R. I'm gonna make Riley a keychain for her birthday party. So the R is over here. Actually, I could just turn it like this, do the R. And then I'm gonna try and make like a little pennant or two. We'll see. I don't know. So the pennant molds and also the keychain, it has letters as well. All of these, you guys, these are on my chalk site, so feel free. I put all of the information in the same link for you guys. Just comment UV, the letters together, UV, and you'll get there, okay? So the UV resin is in a smaller bottle, y'all. It is a very small bottle. This is meant for smaller projects. With this one bottle, you can roughly get about 7 letters, okay? So it's not a whole lot, but just to give you an idea of maybe how many bottles you'll need to get, okay? So the instructions on the back of here tell you how long it will take if you use the UV light. It's going to take about 2 to 4 minutes to cure. If you use the direct sunlight, it's going to take about 5 to 10 minutes, and if it's cloudy, about 20 to 40 minutes, okay? So it doesn't take very long to cure all the way. Don't work near direct sunlight, wear gloves. It may emit some heat, so just keep a heads up. Don't get it on your skin. Use a well-ventilated room. Store in a cool area. So keep away from children. Okay, that's pretty much it. So there's that. I do have a little cup because we're going to do a different color as well. Okay, so I have my molds. I have my resin. I have my UV light. I have my cute little cup and just a regular popsicle stick here. The next thing I have is the things that I want to put inside of the resin. So for starters, I do have a paste. I'm going to use Strawberry Swirl, and I have a little bit of some bright pink glitter. And I also have some flowers here. Okay. I have my gloves. So I'm gonna look. So I did get the one that has just a ton of pink flowers, things like that. So I'm probably gonna use one of those. Let me put these back in here. And then I also have some of Riley's leftover pieces that she put into like a slime that she got. And then she got some extra little pieces here. So I'm probably gonna put some of the flowers in there for her. She's gonna be so surprised and be like, she might be surprised, she might be a little mad. Like, did you use my stuff without asking? Like, sorry, yes I did. But I thought you would love it. Okay, I'm hoping it's dead inside of a box, for sure. I'm pretty sure the bug, whatever it was, is in a box. Oh, well, the zapper is in front of me. I got it. I got to protect myself, you guys. Okay, and then I also have these cute little pieces. They're like little tassels that I'm going to attach to the keychain. Okay, so I'm going to use that one. Okay, so, y'all. Comment UV, the 2 letters, just UV together. I will send you the info. My Amazon link has all of the other things. I directed it. I made an entire Amazon page just on resin, so you don't have to go through all the craft supplies. Everything in there is geared towards resin. Like I said, this particular resin is on my chalk site, as well as the molds, which that is also linked in there for you. Okay? All right. Let's do this. So on the very front, I want to do a thin layer. I gotta remember what my plan was. I may try this first one. Oh, gloves. That's what I forgot. I was like, I'm missing something. Let me put my gloves on. Okay, comment UV. It might try and autocorrect for you guys, but you got to tell it, no, autocorrect, that's not what I wanted. I want the letters UV. Now do it, please. I even put the gloves in there for you. I put my little measuring cups. I even put my respirator in there, so I will definitely be using the respirator with the regular resin. This one doesn't take as much time to cure. And I have a draft going in this room, probably letting in a little bit more wasp, but it's fine. I think we'll be okay. We'll see. Okay. let's test it out. So the first one we're gonna do, I'm gonna start with a B since that is my first name is Bree. I'm gonna do a layer real quick here. Maybe. Well, let's see. Does it have a lid? Take off the protective cap here, okay? See, you guys are learning all kinds of things. This is not one of those caps you want to try and use your teeth with. So do your best to get this off. Where are my tweezers at? Let's do this. Maybe. Goodness gracious. How about we just poke a hole in it? And we just cut it. I'm just going to use my scissors to cut it. Or my X-Acto knife, that might be easier. I'm just gonna go really slow around the edges. Okay, I'm not trying to go fast and hurt myself here. And then I'm going to wipe that off because I did get some resin on my X-Acto knife there. Okay, and I'm just gonna throw this away in a second. Again, that's why you have gloves on. Don't do this without gloves, please. I do not want you to get it on your fingers and then it cure, okay? All right, so now that we've done that, oh, I wanna show you guys. Inside of the keychain one, there is like these little knobs right there. That is where the keychain is going to be looped through. So you don't want to cover that all the way up, okay? So here we go. We're just doing a clear, we are doing a clear layer here on the bottom. Okay, and I'm just using the nozzle of it to just smear it around there. Okay, and then we're going to do this. We're just going to cure it. I wonder where my, I don't think I had my heat gun in here. What did I use last time? I don't even have my alcohol spray bottle in here. All right, well, I'm gonna hope that these little bubbles come out, but I may need to get my, oh, I do have my heat gun. Hold on, I have my heat gun, it's right here. I have a love-hate relationship with heat gun. He doesn't like me very much. That honestly doesn't look like it did anything. So to be honest with you, I don't think you need the heat gun. Plus, I didn't want it to get too hot on my silicone mat, but it didn't do anything with the bubbles. Oh yeah, let me find a toothpick. I don't have a toothpick, but I will find one before we do the next one. So we'll see how bad the bubbles are in this one, and then that'll help me for the next one. Okay, 308. So we're gonna hold it here for at least 2 minutes. All right, while I am doing this one, we're gonna do another, let's see. I think we could do, which one do I wanna do? We could do this one and then add a flower in it. Okay. What else? We'll do this one too. We're just playing around, just trying to figure out a couple of different things here. And I think for this little guy, we could probably just go ahead and add in a little bit of a color. So I'm just gonna add some resin in my cup. Okay, just a little bit, half a teaspoon, okay, is what looks like is in there. And then let's see, we'll add some, I'll probably go ahead and add some of this to it. This is strawberry swirl. We'll mix it in there and see how that comes out, okay? There you go. My Amazon page, yeah, if you comment UV, I will send you a link and you'll click on today's project and it'll have Amazon link. It will be there, okay? Oh, an easier way to get to my Amazon shop is if you go to spoiledbybrie.com, up at the top it says shop Amazon store. Okay? Ooh, it's hard. Bad joke in my head. We'll leave it there. Okay. Let's add a little bit of, oh, that's kind of a lot. Let's not add that much. I pretty much just dipped this in here. Let's do that again. I just dipped it in here and I'm gonna add it to our resin and I'm gonna mix it until it's mixed all the way good. So I'm gonna keep mixing, and we're gonna hope that this works. So this is more of a metallic color. I personally love using mica powders with resin. So if this doesn't work out too well, I do have my powders in a box underneath me. I may potentially use that. No worries, Kay. So I feel like it's kind of mixing, but it might potentially separate. But we're gonna try it anyway. Okay. So now I'm gonna add that in there. I'm like, please be just enough. I was trying to make sure it didn't go over. All right, we're going to do this for these real quick. And then we're gonna, what are we gonna do here? Let's see, we could add some fun flowers. I think the flowers would be cute. Wow. The resin on the other two are actually already kind of hard. That's kind of what you want. So if you want to do two different layers. So my thing is I wanted the top layer to be clear, and I wanted something on that second layer. And then I want to add a colored back layer, okay? Yes, alcohol ink is really good to use as well. I think it makes cool little swirlies. Okay, let's add I gotta cut this open. No, I just need one more hand here. One more hand would be helpful, right? We'll just hold it. I'm sweating though. It's hot. I sure hope you guys are doing good though. I hope y'all are having a great day. All right, so I'm gonna turn that off for a little bit. Let's go ahead and get back to this one. Take out my little flowers here. So I was thinking of putting like the flower right in there. I thought that would be so cute. Just trying to figure out which one's gonna fit. I think this one right here might fit. I love the reverse tweezers. Okay, I meant to flip them the other way. So I want this one down first. So since clear is my first layer, I'm gonna put that one down first. Then my second layer. Then my fourth layer. And I'm gonna hope that stays there, you know? And I think on that one, I'll just do it all the way clear. So I'm gonna add more resin in there. Okay, I'll let that one sit for just a little bit. Oh, I guess that was not clean. That was not all the way done. Whoopsies. We'll just finish that up. I'll do the heat to that again. I should have thought about that before I did that. Oh well. Okay, next up, let's go ahead and add something in here. Maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe let's just do glitter. I've got another little cup here, okay? Squeezing some of that in here. Let's add some glitter. And we're just gonna mix that up. And I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in here. And you know what? I did not measure that because I just wasn't 100% sure. It's fine. Oh well. All right, so we've got that one. We've got this one. Those both will need to be under the light again. And let's see, what about this little one? We could do, oh, you know what? Let's do some of her, oh, you know what? Do I have something even smaller? Let's cure it. I was thinking about doing like the little hearts on it. I could chalk it. It's really small, but I could definitely chalk it, right? And then I should have 2 lights. I do have a second light out there. I might have 3 lights, but I only have 2 hands. A resin arm. Okay. Is Grayson asleep yet?
He fell asleep outside.
Okay. He fell asleep outside. Okay, Robert's gonna go get Riley, so I can hang out here. Yeah, I'll have to tell Robert, like, hey, can you make me something that I can set this in and it stays like that? Please and thank you. A stack of popsicle sticks on each side of the pendants. Oh, so you don't have to hold it. Yeah. I don't know if that would do good. I forgot to look at the clock, to be honest with you. So we're gonna go with like 2 more minutes. But anyways, so far so good. I like this. This has been good. It's not too bad. You know, I kind of just want to do these little ones. These little flowers here. I could get my tweezers and like set them in here. Like, should they all be purple? Maybe we could just like mix them up a little bit. Oh, you guys, I'm in focused mode. Let's see, we could go yellow. Only for Riley, y'all. I don't typically like doing stuff that is this tedious. Definitely just for that little girl. I'll do it. All right, so I am taking these little pieces here, adding them, about to get a cramp in my hand. Let's see, maybe green. I thought about chalking it, but you know what? I think this is cute. Right? Now, do we just do, let's see how these came out first. Like, I don't know if that one was just a little bit too thick. Maybe that just, this one wasn't a good idea. Maybe it just needs more light. I don't know. But that's the only one that we did all the way through. So the thickness of it was a little bit thicker. Maybe it needs more. Or do it in the 2 layers. Because I feel like if you do it in the 2 layers, it doesn't seem like I have an issue with them. Because this one looks like it's coming out just fine. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Hold on. That's cool. Now, I definitely want to get the bubbles out. I definitely want to get the bubbles out, but look how cool. Can y'all see? There's a bubble right underneath the flower there. But that's so cool. And look, like we just made it that fast. That's fun. Oh, I don't typically have the patience for this either. I'm just more about like, okay, that's actually why I like this UV resin, because like I want to make those fun things. I don't know about flipping it over with that even. I don't know that that would do anything with it going through the mold. I don't know. So, hi. But that one came out really cute. Okay. So we're waiting to see if we want to do we want to do clear on the back of this one, or do we want to do colored? Okay, so let's pop this little guy on out. So this one we did clear on the very front. Okay. You can't tell by looking at it like this, but look how pretty that is. It is a little extra glossy, but if I turn it sideways, do you see that thin layer of clear acrylic on the top? You can see that thin layer up on the top. So what I would recommend is typically you want to put like something in that. So I should have sprinkled in either the confetti stuff, the polymer clay, or added the flower. It would have been so pretty. But look how cute that is. Okay, so it had that thin layer right there of the clear acrylic first. and then we did the glitter. Okay, I think that's beautiful. And I feel like there is it's a spot right center on the other side of this. I don't know. I don't know if doing it from this way is going to do anything. I could try because it's better than nothing, but silicone candy molds. Yeah, I don't see why not. But if you're using the UV resin, it does need to be small, right? You just want to make sure that they're small. Because all of these molds are out of silicone. Yeah, they're all silicone, so it just kind of pops right out. What next? Ooh, I got an idea. Oh, hold on. Will that work? No, maybe I'll have to do this one backwards. I don't know. We'll see. We are making a keychain for Riley. We haven't gotten there yet. I've tested out a few things first. Yeah, it's got a weird little indented spot. So this color came out kind of orange, and then that's where it spilled out when I tried to open it, and it just like oozed from the bottom. And then look at the back there. It's kind of got some weird little hole where it didn't fully cure. Okay. We're learning. We are learning. So I think I would want to use something a little bit darker than Strawberry Swirl, since that turned kind of orangish. Maybe something a little bit darker would probably be better. Okay, but let's do Riley's here. So we're gonna do the R. And I think I wanna do it very similar to the B that I did, but I wanna do the bottom part. I have like a really thin, I can use this. Or, you know what? I may try the heat gun again. Okay. I just had to get them away from the side, and it totally worked. Okay, it did work. It got rid of the bubbles there. But if it's attached to the side, like if the bubble kind of like moved to the side of the thing, then I kind of got stuck. I do have my fly swatter nearby. Yeah, I'm not heating it long enough to melt the mold. But you do, that's usually one of the ways that you get out your bubbles, the heat, but you're not holding it there for a long period of time. That's why I tried to move my bubbles from the edge, because typically they would just pop in a bigger mold, but move them away from the edge and then they popped pretty easily. Could you add some more resin in the hole? Maybe. Maybe. It's not like a full hole though. It's like, it's really odd. You know what it is? It's an air bubble. It's an air bubble. I don't know that you can really tell, but it's definitely an air bubble inside because it looks like a bubble inside there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the back of this with the glitter and the resin, and I'll do the same thing with hers here. But I'm gonna add flowers to hers, or we could add the sprinkles to hers too. We can definitely add, we can add these little flowers. All right, so again, it just cures in about 2 to 4 minutes. I've been doing about 2 minutes for that first layer, and then whenever we cure it, then I'll do about 4 minutes. But yeah, no worries, we're still here. That's scary. Prayers to everybody. Hope everyone is safe. All right, let's see which color flowers will actually show up. That one's pretty. I mean, that one's cute too. I think I like the bright pink one better. So let's pull aside our bright pink ones here. Oops. All right. Let's see if we can pull out a few more. There's 2. There's another one. Okay, real fast. I'm taking those back out because I'm gonna put I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna put a very thin layer of clear resin in here real quick to set the flowers inside of, because when I put the pink on top of it, it's gonna create some bubbles in there. So I'm gonna make sure these are in there, setting inside of this resin. Wiggle them around. This is gonna be so cute. Oh, where'd it go? Oops. I'm just doing like little circles with the flowers to make sure the resin underneath it is flat and doesn't have a bubble, because that's what happened with this flower. We ended up with a bubble. So I'm just moving it around. Again, making sure the resin is underneath there. Okay. Again, swirling it. I only need like 2 more. One there. Oh, I dropped one. Let me get that one. Oh, where can I find it? Oh my goodness. Oh, I found it. Ah. Well, that's crazy how that worked out to have exactly that amount. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try and cure a little bit of that as well. Sounds good. All right, and then next, let's finish this up with, we're gonna do a little bit more on this because I'm gonna do the pennant banner, or the pennant necklace as well. So let's add that glitter. Stir it the best you can using one hand. Oh gosh. Without spilling it. Okay, let me move this little one over here. Okay. And then let's pour the rest of this in the R. All right. How I got lucky to get the perfect amount? Both times. I'm not sure. But we did. And I want to make sure this is perfect, so I'm just gonna do a light little sweep here. Trying to get out any little bubbles we might have had, okay? All right, 42. I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. What are you guys going to try? Did you get the resin already? Have you tried it? What have you made? Tell me all the things. All right, well, obviously that one just wants to stay on there. I think it's my tweezers. I probably just have a little bit of resin on it. And it wants to stick. So let's get another pair that are resin free. Oh, what is going on? Oh my goodness. Maybe it's just the little pieces. Let's just pick them up. That would be easier. I was just trying to make the time pass. Oh gosh. How does the UV, so you use the little bottle of resin, right? So you can do it clear, you can add a little bit of paste or some color to it. And then you use the UV light, and the UV light will dry it within 4 minutes, right? So if you're used to regular resin, I know our other regular resin, it takes 24 hours to cure. So definitely takes a lot longer, and you can't move it, you can't touch it, anything like that. You just place it in, you get the bubbles out, and then you cover it so dust doesn't fall in it, or a ladybug. I'm still so sad that ladybug fell in ours. But yeah, so this is much easier. And then you just hold the lamp over it, the little flashlight, and it cures. So it's pretty easy. It's been pretty good so far. Ooh, I cannot wait to make some earrings too. I was gonna make these into earrings, this little pennant shape one. I just don't know what I want to put in it, or on it, I should say. I don't know. But we do have the other regular resin too. Y'all, I have a bunch of different molds as well. Let me see. Like I have these little letters. We could do like these little letters and spell out something and then put it in something else. Right? Did that make sense? I don't know that makes sense. Oh, wrong one. Didn't mean to take off the entire lid there. Just the cap. Goodness. There we go. All right. Let's add a little bit more glitter. I'm gonna see if I can do a little, like a word with Riley's name in it, and then maybe we could put it into something else. Oh, I don't remember what it was, but I had to ask Robert to take it out of my mold. Yeah, that ladybug just overnight went straight in there. And I'm pretty sure I even had it covered. You know, to be honest with you, I don't remember if I did or not, but it just found its way in there. Okay. So I am doing some little letters here. If you want these little letters, I gotta double check, but these might have actually come from Tammy over at Flippin' Furniture. She has some of the cutest molds. She's the one that I get my cardinal from, and the quick resin. But if you want this little baby one, send me a message and I'll send you her info, or you can find her at Flippin' Furniture, okay? If you go over and watch her page, she does a lot of furniture pieces and that she flips, obviously. She does like decoupage with rice paper. Some really fun things. If you go over there, let her know let her know I sent you. She's great. Okay. Why? I was like, okay, what letter am I missing? All right, I'm gonna go back and put one more dot in these. All right. Oh man. Kind of got it outside of the Y there. I'm hoping that I could just fix that maybe by sanding it down in a little bit. Look how cute our little necklace pennant came out. That came out really good. Now let's see how her keychain came out. You guys. I love it. Look at that. That came out so cute. Oh, L. You're right. See, look, I did miss one. Thank you. I kept telling myself, I was like, okay, don't forget, there's 6 letters. Still forgot. Oh my goodness, you guys. Ah. Thank you. What was the name of her shop? Is called Flippin' Furniture by Tammy Holes. Haven't seen you for a while. Oh, you're welcome. Hi, Mimi. Oh, shortly after the baby was born. Oh, it's been a while. He is 15 months, almost 16 months already. I love this. I love it. I think she's gonna love them too. Okay, so while it is kind of curing there, let me just go ahead and try and show you guys what I'll do. So here are the rings, okay? What I like to do is get yourself a pair of pliers. Tweezers, not these kind. They need to be a little bit more sturdy. That is my, those are not what I'm looking for. Okay, hold. Oh, this one doesn't even have the O-ring. Okay, just kidding. This one you can do it. You can just open these up like normal. I hate using these. So I just like to prop it open. I don't know that you can tell, but I propped it open with that so I can get this in here. Maybe I should have done it the other way. Let me just get my finger in here. Ugh. Yeah, I definitely don't like that. I'm gonna use the O-ring. All right, or the jump rings, okay? So I've got some here. These are much easier for me to latch on anyway. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? These might be sold out on the website right now, but they're really easy to use. You can grab some from Amazon too. If you do one of the kits like the little tassels, they have some in there, okay? Oh my goodness. I like to use 2 of these pliers, but what you want to do is you want to open this way. Let me move out of the way so it'll focus. Okay, open that way. Don't open the circle, open sideways. Okay? All right, like that. So I'm gonna open that up. I'm gonna go ahead and place this on in here. Work its way through. Maybe. Let's try that again. Come on, you can do it. All right, well, I might have to open it up a little bit more, like a little bit straighter, because it just doesn't want to curve in there. All right, that did not work. I didn't like that. Let's throw it away. This one I don't think would fit in there either. Oh. Okay. I feel like the front of this is a little tacky, so I'm gonna place it here as well. It just kept sticking to my gloves too. Top drawer. What are the little things? They were just polymer clay. Little fun flowers. I'll put some fun ones in the Amazon, my Amazon resin store as well. Okay, well, I'm gonna figure out how to get that on the keychain real quick. I'm thinking. I also have the pieces for a necklace, okay? So we'll need to do that. I don't think that piece is done. Hi, let me see if I put them over here. I could have sworn I brought everything with me over here. All right, well, those are gonna take a little while. No, did I drop it? No, but it has some necklace pieces. The hole is open all the way. I can see it open all the way through. But it's like that, the ring is just really curved. So it didn't want to. I don't know if I can set it like that, but I did. I really want to know where that piece went. Okay, well, only other thing I could do, I could attempt to do this piece. If I open this up, can I get it to go all the way through? I'm trying. It's really hard. Let me try another ring. I just feel bad. I don't want you guys to buy these and then they break on you or you can't use them. Maybe I'm gonna try and straighten out part of it and see if that would work. I mean, like I said, you're not supposed to straighten out that way, but if that's the only way to get this through, then I just might have to. All right, now the fun part is trying to put it back together. All right, and it's just crooked. See, I had to straighten it out, and so now it's like, ugh. A wee bit crooked. I'm gonna try and turn that. Nope, can't even turn it. I was gonna say, I wish I could get that part to be in the inside. I will say, I don't think I like these jump rings, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's add our little tassel. We'll add it to these. I think I'm done with these gloves now. Let's see. That looks good. Good deal. All right, those all came out just fine. Okay. All right. Done there. Hands are sweaty. So we're gonna put the little tassel on and then we'll go ahead and attach this too. I don't know why this is sticky though. I don't like that that's sticky. So I'm wondering if it just needs to be cured a little bit longer. I'll wash my hands. I thought it might have just been the gloves, but I think it just may be the actual keychain, y'all. So let me let that sit there for just a little bit. But let's look at these. These are so cute. Look how cute. RYLEIGH. cute is that? Now I just gotta put it in something. No, this is a UV light. Yes, UV light. Let me see. Oh, I had some more flowers too. So that's gonna be what I need to look up. Is it tacky because it's not cured all the way, or what? But that would be my only thing. Does it still need to sit? But maybe I'll ask that, figure that out. This one is tacky, a little tacky too. But I felt like everything was done correctly. So, I don't know. It's only like tacky to touch, but I also don't know if it's just like my fingers. My fingers may be just sweaty, you know? All right, that was our mess up. We'll leave that there. Everything else can be put back. This can be put back. Oh, I want to put my flowers back in this before I lose them. Okay, so y'all, if you haven't tried the UV resin, give it a try. You can comment UV down below. It looks like Robert just pulled back up with Riley. So I cannot wait to show her. I need to put this on the pennant circle. The necklace kit for the jewelry. And then we also did like a clear one with some flowers in it. We did one with some glitter in the back. You can see the top layer of clear resin. We did our keychain for Riley. Look how cute that came out. Isn't it cute? Oh, I love it. And then this one I'm going to turn into a little necklace. It's got her little pieces in there. Those little polymer clay pieces, they actually came from a slime kit that she had, and she loved it. So, all right. I think that's going to be it for now, you guys. I hope that gave you guys enough to get started and at least try. You know, give your UV resin a try. Don't be scared to give it a try. Use your gloves. If you think you're gonna take longer than I did, I don't know how long, we've probably been in here for an hour or so. Maybe go ahead and use your mask, your respirator, or whatever it is, just to be on the safe side. We liked the way the glitter looked. I liked the way the glitter looked. You can get the pennant molds and the letter molds from my chalk site, so just comment UV down below. I'll send it to you. And then all of the other extra stuff I have on my Amazon shop. So I also give you guys that link if you comment that keyword, okay? All right. What about using the spray on them? The spray, like just water? I could try that. I don't know if that's what you meant, but I could try that. That did kind of work. So maybe it's just like a residue. Maybe I'll try alcohol. I just gotta find the alcohol. I know I had some. Oh, I think it's in my, I have a rolling cart with all of my resin stuff in it, and I think it's in there. It helped with that one. I felt like this one cured a little bit better than this one did. So maybe it's just a matter. Hi, baby.
Can I have this?
Yes. You want to see something that I made you? Huh? Yeah. Look what I made you. I gotta fix it because it's a little sticky, but do you see the little pieces I used in it? And look, this one's gonna make you a necklace out of this one. Riley! So, alright you guys, well, that is it. Like I said, I'm gonna try and clean it with alcohol. Maybe that'll help, but I'll give you guys an update. And if you have questions, let me know. We're just trying things around here, so we don't know it all, but feel free if you have tips and tricks, let us know, or join the VIP group and let us know there. I would love to see your projects. Post your first resin project, and then we can only get better from there, right? All right, you guys, I will talk to you guys later. Thankfully, we did not have to use this handy dandy little tool right here, but I did have it ready, okay? All right, y'all, have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow sometime. But anyways, check it out. We did use our UV resin today if you're just jumping on, and our light here. So check out how it all worked out for us, okay? All right, y'all. Bye.